Hello, hi guys, it's Ian. I'm here with the Marsbox from Inateck. As you can see, it's a Bluetooth speaker with FM radio. So we're going to be unboxing this and seeing how it performs. As ever, links will be down in the description box below if you're after one. Let's see if we can get the cellophane packaging off. There we go. Gently does it. We'll leave that to one side. As I say, I love the black and red combo of this device. And the unusual design, as in it's not a pill or a square design, it's more of a rhombus design. So we've got the instruction manuals here, pretty comprehensive. We can read those if we're bored. These things are usually straightforward, but keep those just in case. And look at the attention to detail here on the cables. Absolutely amazing. A little bit closer here, so hopefully you can see that. Kind of like as I say, a braided design. You got the branding on the USB to micro USB cable here, and the attention to detail on the little Velcro strip holding it together. I do like that a lot. And we've also got the same braided design on the audio cable here, 3.5mm audio jack on both ends if you're using a device that doesn't have a Bluetooth. So we'll leave that to one side here as well. There we go. If we can lift out the Bluetooth speaker, nothing else out the box, so we can get rid of it and just get this out of its plastic sleeve here. Hopefully you can see this a little bit better closer up here. And as I said before, I really do love the black and red color combination with that rhombus design. At each end it's completely blank with the control buttons along the top here. So you've got the playback button, volume down, volume up, with the microphone sandwiched in between, because this device provides hands-free functionality via that fourth button. Incidentally, that button also doubles up as FM radio access here as well. So with that hands-free functionality, comes in handy if you're just using this device as extra oomph for sound, if for example you're cooking in the kitchen. On the underside here, you've got two big square pads. Now these look like sellotape, but they're not. They're very rubbery, and they're just to stop your device from slipping around on a very smooth surface. I like that attention to detail. On the back here, we've got the power, the pinhole to reset, and the power in via micro USB to charge the internal 2200 mAh battery, which is non-removable. You've also got the auxiliary port, so if you've got a device connected that doesn't have Bluetooth functionality, that definitely comes in handy. We've got Bluetooth 4.0 here, so you can easily get more than 15 meters range out of this thing. Now I've been testing while decorating, and it works with Android as well as iOS devices with no hiccups at all. You can connect up via Bluetooth with no pin required either. Out the box, you don't receive a power adapter with the Marsbox, but chances are if you've got an Android or iOS device, you've already got a power adapter that's compatible, so you can use that instead. Now one of the little design quirks I love about this thing is when you plug in the micro USB connector and it starts charging, this is symbolized by a little red dot that shines through the reset hole. Inateck are saying you get 10 to 15 hours worth of playback out of this thing, and in my testing that's about right. I managed to get 10 hours based on full volume output. Now speaking of the output, you do have 2x5 watt drivers within this thing, and I was actually quite surprised how loud they are for such a small box. You get a good range from the lows, the mids to the highs. Now depending on what you listen to, the lows aren't too bassy or muddy, they're just about right for my liking. The highs aren't tinny. Now as with any device, when you crank up the volume to the maximum setting, you do get a little bit of distortion. That is here ever so slightly, but you do have to listen for it.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be? We came to the generic conclusion that if you could just have one as simple as flying is pretty awesome. You know, that is the one. I think, you know, there's a few great things you could do with flying.
Then, this is not a sponsor. I just don't know how they did it price point wise. Amazon announced a new tablet that is $50. The item officially releases September 30th, but it's so interesting because it's jumping into a market with really no competition.
I'm global, JMC, Jada Kiss, yep, yo, this is what it looks like from inside out. When it's time to go to war and your men ride out, then the money start coming and you can't hide out. So you switch and get on the ready to die route. The hole you dug for yourself is getting deeper. Them holes you love is just making the thug weaker. You see now, you don't get a buzz off the reaper. It was only the fuzz, now you running from the reaper. Death roll rises, sleep without closing your eyelids. Still repping both sides in Hackney, East West London, get live in. Until Speedy come home, we grind.
Stop, man, stop. It's beautiful tonight. Look at
superstar. That is what you are. Coming from afar, reaching for the stars. Run away with me to another place.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Nigga, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. I done kept it real from the jump. Living in my mama's house, we argue every month, nigga. I was trying to get it on my own. Working all night, traffic on the way home, and my uncle calling me like, where you at? I gave you the keys, told you bring you right back. I just think it's funny how it goes.
Dance for me, baby. Dance for me, baby. Come on. Bounce for me, baby. Bounce for me, baby. Come on. Rudy Apollo. Dance for me, baby. Bounce for me, baby. Come on. Dance for me, dance for me. Come on, baby, let me see you move your waistline. Your body's looking good, direct your hips on time. All eyes on you, cause you're looking so fine. Come on, baby. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I spot you moving from the other side of the club. The last thing comes to mind, baby, could this be love?
My only criticism about this box is the FM radio feature for two reasons. Firstly, there's no display in the box, so you don't actually know what radio station you're listening to until the DJ actually says the name of the station. Secondly, the volume is set, you can't go up or down when you're in this mode. The plus and minus buttons at the top of the unit cycle through the stations, so that's a little bit annoying. But this isn't a real issue for me. I only tested it for the sake of testing all the features on this box. I've been using digital DAB radios for years and I find those much better, and I certainly still use a digital DAB radio app on my phone, and that's what I've been testing via Bluetooth the majority of the time with this box. There we have it, guys. That's been a look at the Marsbox from Inateck. It has to be one of the best speaker boxes for under $60 in the States and under 60 quid here in the UK. As ever, any comments or questions you guys have got, hit them up in the comment section down below there. Please like, subscribe and tag along on social media at Inamka4. Thanks for watching, have a wicked day, and I'll see you next time.